Good morning, folks. It's not exactly this isn't exactly coffee, but close enough. So we're already at 48 ounces. I think that makes 64. So the rest of this will make 80. So I stayed up a little bit last night, coming up with some ideas for videos I would like to do next year in 2026 and 2027. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do the I'm going to do the summer shredding prep for summer shredding 2026, the road to summer shredding 2026. I'm going to do that with my current person that's going to coach me. But for 2027, when we start that, it's going to, like I said, it's going to be on the 12-week year program plan, where we're going to have 12 weeks for one plan, 12 weeks for another plan, 12 weeks for another plan, and then 12 weeks for another plan. But in between those weeks is a rest week. We have nothing that we're going to do. We're going to call them the all-in weeks, where we're not exactly going to just, eat 5 to 10,000 calories a day, but we're going to eat somewhere around maintenance, which is, I don't know where it's going to be at that time. Somewhere around, if it stays around 3,000 to 3,400 calories, I think right now it's 3,140 to 3,450, which is somewhere in my maintenance. So we're going to eat about 2,950 a day. So, and with every meal, we're going to kind of add a couple calories. So we're going to start doing that now anyway, especially on cheat days. We're going to add like maybe 50 calories per serving. Not really on the plate, but on the number sheet. So just in case we're a little bit higher, we can account for it. But if we're, anyway, one of them, like maybe 3 Jeff Nipperts and a Mike Israetel, or maybe 2 Jeff Nipperts, a Mike Israetel, and a Mitch Hooper. I love Mitch Hooper, by the way. He's very scientific in his approach. Very scientific. I like science. Being an architect major, of course, I'm going to be a huge nerd of science-based lifting, evidence-based lifting. So I know people give it hell. Like I say, if you hate science so much, never go to a doctor. Hell, if you hate science so much, stop injecting yourself with science. Anyway, So we're going to get the rest of this water down. And once we got this down, we're going to get out a little bit earlier than we usually do, probably about 7:30. Main reason being is because we don't stop fasting until noon. So I don't have to be anywhere until noon. So I do want to get the steps in, get them in early, get a bunch of steps in early. That way we could be about 10 to 12,000 in before we eat. Then we can eat and we can get some stuff done. Today I want to get about 15,000 in to kind of offset some of what we're going to eat. I haven't really came up with the full plan yet, but like I say, this is all testing for when we get into some heavy stuff. This is that period. 75 hard was Mercury. Body for Life is going to be Apollo. This is Gemini. I know some of you want to say Gemini, but go back and watch those launches. Gemini. Anyway. Jesus Christ. I'm about to start a war in the damn comment section, ain't I? So this is more Gemini. This is more of our let's test things now that we're going to use later. We can test it now. We can see exactly what works, what doesn't work. Does this style of cheat day work, or does the style of cheat day where maybe we just add something to, like, for example, instead of just using egg whites for an omelet, we maybe throw in 2 eggs and then the rest of the egg whites? Or do we, instead of doing low fat or no fat cheese, do we just put in full fat cheese on the cheat day? Those are things we're going to test out now, so when we get there, we've solved these problems. Anyway, let me go ahead. We're going to let this stuff kind of, actually we took this one and we took the digestion because your boy is a little bit backed up this morning and a little gassy. So let's let all of this kind of settle, and I will get with you when it's time to start stretching. All right, so let's just look at these goals and look at the big fail for this week, which was upper body weight workouts, which I did a couple, but I wouldn't say it was enough to say that I did enough. So we're going to call that a fail. So this is a week where I failed that. The 1695 calories was a fail because I just been hungry this week. I didn't go over, I never went over like 2,400, but I did go over, actually, yeah, because there was only 2 times I went about 21 and then a 23. So that was a fail. We're never going to set it that low again, by the way, unless we do like a deficit, like a, what do you call that? Depletion. Then we'll do that. Film with someone. I could still film with someone today, and that could be a pass. But as for sponsorships, I did that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so that's a pass. Share my YouTube or Instagram with people. We did that 6 days. Make daily, actually I did that yesterday. My bad. So, okay, so we did that. Of course, we got all the steps in. Oh boy, I hate when this shit happens. We did the steps, we did the water, and we did track all calories. So because of that, and we only have 9 instead of 10, I have no clue. But if I do film with someone today, that'll bring us up to a pass. As far as cut to 287, well, we got that one, and we did share the ride, as you can see, pretty much. I didn't ask for a sponsorship yesterday because I feel like I really want a sponsor who's going to mean something. And I've kind of thought about going back to Fitbit for their scale, but I don't trust their watches. So there's that. Anyway, that's enough of that. This is something coming soon. Actually, if you want, go ahead and take that if you want to. You can have it. That's for you guys. Technically, I got it from a Jeff Nippert video, but he didn't give everything away, but you can have that. And of course, we have our this week's goals somewhere around here. And of course, as always, this is brought to you by the lovely Shea Butter. And Jesus. This is this week's goals right here. My bad if I keep showing y'all my feet. Anyway, I never came up with a fifth one, so we might just do 9 again. So let's call it a day there. See what we can find real quick. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this one is.
That's where we're going to take a brief break from work maybe, or just sneak in a little bit of yoga into your day if needed. My name is Heather, and let's all get started by scooting up onto the edge of our seat. Feet grounded into the floor, if you can reach, and interlace both hands together. Open up the palms and send them forward and then up. Inhale and exhale, lean to the right.
We'll just do this way.
Inhale back to center and exhale to the left. Inhale, take it back to center, and then just bring your palms to the back of your head. One more inhale first, and then exhale, dip the chin in, back of the neck long. Just to get a neck stretch in. Bring the head back up, release the hands, and just bring them right behind your back to interlace them again. You can even try interlacing with the opposite finger on top this time.
That makes me look huge.
Yoga for the brain as well. And bring both hands to one side of your waist. So let's bring them to the left side first.
I'm on the right side.
And then tilt the head to the left. And then bring both fists, both hands to the right side of the waist this time.
On the left.
Tilt the head to the right. Come back up, keep those hands interlaced, and let's roll back the shoulders, open up through the chest, maybe even slightly look up. Fists come down, and then if you would like to fold forward, fold forward.
Oh boy.
Inhale to come up. Release the hands from one another. You can shake out the wrists a little bit, and even open and close the fists a few times. And then bring the right knee into the chest. Flex the flat foot. Toss it over the left knee. From here, inhale, send both hands up high to the sky. And exhale, bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Left hand comes to the back of your chair and twist.
Like I said, we're doing left. Why is it a little gloomy out today? Is it gonna rain?
And come forward, release, knee back into the chest first, and then bring it down. Let's just switch. So bring the left knee into the chest this time. Flex through that foot, cross it over the right knee, and both hands come up once more. Inhale, and exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to the inside of the left sole, right hand on the back of the chair.
It looks really gloomy out.
Untwist, come forward, into the chest, and then release. Extend one leg out and then the other, just shaking everything out. And then find a moment of stillness before you end your practice, your mini practice. Hands can come to thighs or in the lap. And close the eyes for a moment. Take a quick seated shavasana. Maybe take 3 deep breaths by yourself before you just jump right back into your day. Thank you so much, as always, for practicing with me. Have a wonderful one, and namaste.
Namaste. All right. There's that. And I do feel a lot better. I do notice when I do stuff like this in the morning, I feel a hell of a lot better. Let me see, that's Jesse James West. I cannot find the video I was just looking for. Anyway, I guess we'll find something. Excuse me. Anyway, give me a few. I'll probably watch a little something and then we'll head out to start walking. Time right now is 7:39 and we are currently out. The goal right now is not just to get our steps in, but it's also, the hell is wrong with my damn lip? The goal is also burn as many calories as we can early on in the day. Now, of course, like I said, we're not going to go over a certain calorie count. This isn't going to be one of those Stephanie Buttermore all-in days. This is going to pretty much just be, hey, you know, let your body know you're going to feed it so it doesn't just start, you know, shedding your muscle. But, you know, I stepped on the scale this morning. We're still holding at 285.7. I'm scared of what it's going to be later, but, you know, I think I'm just going to have to do just for a minute because I'm tired of this. Anyway, like I said, the goal is not, you know, to just stuff. Also, the other thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to check in with ourselves at each meal. How do we feel? You know, are we full? Are we good? You know, how do you feel after the meal? How do you feel after this serving, that serving? So I have decided what I am going to do is I'm going to do the Popeyes one. think I'm going to do Popeyes first and then Burger King, or Burger King then Popeyes. And the reason for those two restaurants is I got a shit ton of points built up with both of them. So I can pretty much get whatever it is I want. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use my points. And like I say, I'm not going to get anything major at either one. It's pretty much just going to be something I've really wanted and something I've really been craving. Like, for example, Burger King onion rings. Yeah, it's about to start storming. Like I said, like for example, Burger King onion rings, milkshake, stuff like that. I've wanted to redo the 3-piece that I had the day after 75 Hard. I've kind of wanted to give them a second chance on that one, just to see if they deserve it or if they don't. If they don't, I'll openly admit they don't deserve it. But, the funniest thing, though, is, and I know some people are going to be like, but you worked so hard to get where you're at now. Yeah, we all have. And you know what? Just like you work to get it, you got to work to keep it. And that doesn't mean that you just stop doing certain things just because. It means hard work, I'll keep this. And like I say, it's just to test out, do I want to do this just a once a month thing? Or where's the line at for all of this? Like, is it just a once a month? Maybe once every 12 weeks? Which is kind of also what I'm thinking as well. Maybe we do this, like we'll save it all for like that 1 week. And we'll eat at like the maintenance and then whatever. But we'll get into all that. Don't you worry. But we got about how many hours we got? I think we got like 4 hours and something. And it is starting to rain. Yep, 4 hours and 15 minutes. So we got a ways to go before we even get there. So let's just get this part of the part done, and then we'll get to everything else. Yep, there it is. Talk to you in a minute. Slight little change of plans because it's raining out there. So only got 2,000 steps because I've been standing up underneath this because every time I go back out, the lightning appears. And I don't feel like getting struck down today, so I'm actually going to stand over here where it's drier land. But we're going to go ahead, wait it out a little bit longer. The rain is kind of pretty much stopping. But I still see lightning, and I don't want to be out on that side when the lightning, if it reaches back this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay right here for right now. And I'll go back out there when it dries up a little bit. But don't worry, it puts a little bit of a damper on the day, but not that much. So worst comes to worst, we'll figure it out. Just a little bit of an update. We're going to try to get as many steps as I can in before noon. So we might stay out here until about 10 o'clock. Actually, no, I think it's 9:30 now. So maybe 10:45 is when I'll get up out of here. Yeah, it's 9:30. So we'll see how many steps I can get in before 10:30. Because I do want to go home, let these phones charge. I know my tablet is on the charger right now. So we're going to do that. Anyway, what I want everyone to do right now is to just enjoy life. There's so much going on in life right now. Just enjoy the life you have. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about bills right now. Just for one moment, I want everybody just to have a good day. Just look at your life and have a great day. Don't worry about shit else. Don't worry about fitness. Now, worry about your health, but don't worry about anything else. Just worry about having the best life possible in the moment. Because too many people's lives is getting snatched, and they didn't enjoy life because they were too worried about other things. Anyway, I'm gonna keep knocking out some of these steps, and then we will get home, let these charge, get a cold shower, and I will talk to you sometime. I have no clue. I'll talk to you at some point. Alright, so fresh out of the shower. Decent. So, out of the shower. So we got the shower and the stretch. And I want to show you exactly what came up when I stepped on the scale. 283.7. And yeah, you guys get a free feet pick today. So, here, take a good look. Come on, take a good look. There you go. So, anyway, so I think we kind of earned it today. Like I say, we're going to take another one before we hit the little app. We're going to take another one, take another weight to see what my weight did with the food today. I don't know exactly what time we're going to start. We'll figure all that out. But we got about 46 minutes, so we're just gonna sit, chill, wait, relax, and we'll get everything done when it's time to get done. I don't know what side I'm gonna get. I'm probably gonna get fries, but I really do want some coleslaw, because coleslaw, hold on, Alexa, home screen. Alexa. 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 Just goes to show nobody listens to me. Alexa. Does coleslaw count as a vegetable serving? Okay, so I might get coleslaw. That would count as a vegetable serving. Actually, hold on. Alexa, does French fries count as a vegetable serving? So I can either get the French fries or the coleslaw and count that as a whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead. Like I said, we're going to wait a little bit and then we'll head up out of here. Get to Popeyes first. I got my coupon with me. I got it somewhere. We'll find it. Anyway, see you in a minute. Alright, so 16:47. Completed that fast. And this is what we got. We got a 2-piece dark biscuit and fries. And they gave us so much extra honey. I'll hold on to all that. Now, like I said, we're going to indulge, but we're not going to overindulge. So, this isn't going to be an all-out or all-in or whatever you want to call it. This is just going to be get some taste out of my mouth, and then we're going to move on. with the fast, I think what we're going to do is we might go for 48 hours. These fries ain't hitting. Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna watch some stuff, gotta get some work done. I'll hit you when I'm pretty much done. Alright, so food is gone. Just got this monstrosity. Gotta get a refill on this. So we're gonna be done with it. Gonna throw this away, get up out of here, and we'll head across the street. Alright, folks, so let's go get the rest of this day on by crossing this damn street and hoping nobody hits my black ass. But they probably will. Anyway, gonna go ahead, get across a little bit, and we're gonna get the second part of this day over with. I'm gonna take the rest of it kind of lightly, so I'm not too much of a pig, but I do want enough to make sure I hit protein. So I think we're gonna hit that by default. Who knows? So we're here. Something. So for this one, we're going to keep that little tame. We have these. We have cheeseburger. And we have chicken nuggets. I don't know the total calories in these, but we also got the sauces. The zesty sauces. So I'm going to try to keep these to maybe just one or two. So now what we got to do is, and we got one of these. This is only 180 calories, but they gave it to me with a fork. Don't know how that one's going to work, but better than the milkshakes, I guess. So let's get in all this. So let's start off with spicy sausage and cookie. That's 50 pound soup here. Never forget your receipt. This is how you get more free stuff. So we got the chicken. These, I don't know why I'm looking at I got my laptop with me today, so I actually got to write some of my pieces today. And we got the burgers. I'm inspired, as always. Yeah. Still not bad. As far as I understood McDonald's. I said what I said. I ain't really saying that. And Try not to use both of the sauces. That way I can have one for just in case I make like something. Let me enjoy this Italian I'll get back with you. So I'm only just a little bit over 1,800 calories over, like 1,880. So probably gonna go home in a couple minutes, grab something to eat at home, and then that'll be it for me. Probably gonna, something a little proteinish. I don't know yet, but we'll see what there is. Probably some fruit as well, and then we'll end this day with something. I don't know if I want to end the day at 6 or if I want to end the day at 12. It's about, actually it's 4 now, so that leaves me about 2 to 4 hours to make a decision, but I'll let you know when it's time. As you can see, I am no longer sitting in wherever. So we are headed to the house. We are going to put everything on chargers because almost everything, especially my other phone, needs to be charged. So we're going to do that. We are then going to see what's in the fridge real quick. And then, here's a fun fact. I now have more sriracha than I care to eat. Follow me for more tips and tricks on how to get shit you really don't want, but you somehow get it anyway. I might just make a quesadilla and fry some eggs and call it life. Because, man, I'm kind of wiped out. And I know I'm going to need something to kind of power me through a few, like tomorrow and then part of Monday. But by that point, I'll be good on food. So anyway, we are going to get home, find something in the fridge, and pretty much, I think I'll wrap this video up at 6 or 7. 1 to 2. I do got peanut butter as well, so there's always that. I don't feel like cooking today, especially if I know I'm going to cook and then not eat for a few days, and I really want to get this out of the way. But when I get home and we figure it out, I will give you the major update of what we're eating. Okay, I don't know why Lean Beef Patty does that, but she's better at that than me. Let's get home, folks. All right, got more water. And in the water, I already put some prime in. So we're going to go ahead and do some hydration drops. I'm gonna get back in the shower because, man, I got stinky feet. Oh, look, Greg Doucette, how to lose stubborn belly fat. Sir, I wouldn't listen to you for shit. Hadi Abdal, Kino Body. We love us some Kino Body. Lean Beef Patty and Jesse James West. Looks like he did a video with Will Tennyson. No, Lean Beef Patty, same person. I don't know who that is. By the way, Jesse James West and no, Lean Beef Patty, Jesse James West, and Will Tennyson are all the same person. I don't give a damn. Shut up. We're gonna watch some Stephanie Buttermore. So we got 2 waters right here. We're at I believe at 120, so this should put us over for the day. We're at our steps, so we got our steps. We are tracking all calories. I did ask for a sponsorship. I didn't film with anybody. The calorie one is just fucked. Alright, so what I did get is I made a quesadilla. I don't think this is going to be a good cheese pull at all. Nope. But my neighbor fried some fish with some fries in there. And we got zesty sides. So, yay. Yay to the zest. I always told you, stuff like this comes in handy. I don't know the calories of anything, but we're going to put it all in Dr. Alexa. Nothing. Nothing. Told you. Meh as fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna eat. Then there's something I want to talk to you guys about. It's something that's bothered me. But we'll talk after I'm done eating. We're gonna end with the beach.
Am I tired?
So we're gonna take your dogs, okay?
Shock.
It grabs your tongue and does something different to it.
Now, what I'm about to say
What is going on, guys?
is going to be very, very, very
You should take your significant
sensitive.
other on a date. It shows that you
So,
care, you appreciate it, and all that other
skip
good
this
stuff
part
that
if you
I
really
included
want.
that
If
night.
you
So I'm
are in a
joined
bad
by
headspace right now,
Caitlin,
skip this part.
and I'm going to take you on a date today.
I'm excited.
You excited?
Yeah.
It's going to be the most anabolic
Okay.
date in the world. How does that sound?
I gave you a warning.
Are you confused?
Yeah.
I am kind of too. It's the first
Here
time
we
it's
go.
ever happening on the planet. There's nothing natural about this. And speaking of that, we gotta get you in some gym.
Angry Vigilante,
Facts.
Yeah. You almost ready?
he whines too much.
Oh, look
I'm
at
not even a
you.
Nintendo fan.
Gymshark, girl.
Steroid.
We're going to a funeral? It's not leg day. We're in all black.
The black is upper.
But I swear, all he does is complain about Nintendo.
Okay, so I have something for you. Now, I normally give my protein.
There you go. There you go.
To give you something special.
Complain, complain, complain.
Oh.
I
Bro,
made her a protein bar bouquet. And you see how there's 8 items? Because we met on
I thought you were
December.
supposed to make good content about
Yeah, I figured I'd do
No, it's just a crazy.
games coming out and how good games are, how bad games are.
Bars, Alani Fit Snack. Got some grenade,
Fat fire.
Snickers,
The M&M.
M&M, and some chips.
And what happened
Aw.
That's what we'll get.
to the pop the balloon?
Anabolic aphrodisiac. And, yeah. So we have someone coming to pick us up here shortly. So if you want to get anything with that,
No.
and you better do it quick.
Everything is Nintendo this, Nintendo that. I hate Nintendo. Like, bro,
Okay.
you're lame.
You ready for our ride to the gym?
I feel like it's gonna be so extra. Like you're gonna
What's that thing I was going to talk about?
What do you think? You gotta go to the gym in style.
be. You can dance with me.
The other thing I want to talk about.
Here's some BCAAs.
Something.
Once again, I say this all the time. Your transformation is your transformation.
Here's some brand new amino acids flowing through the bloodstream right now. And I swear the last time I was in a limo this size, the car was the only thing that was stretched. But I want to ask you a few questions.
This is your journey.
I want to get to know you as a gym partner. 'Cause we haven't
Don't
worked out
ever
that
let
much.
anyone
I'm gonna ask you 8 questions.
make you feel like you have to do things a certain way.
So,
Because that's how
what is
they
your
do it.
go-to pre-workout meal?
Lately it's been fun.
Your journey is
I've been
yours.
working out in the morning before work.
Okay.
So
Fasted?
pre-workout.
Okay.
My journey is mine.
What is your favorite lift?
I don't expect anyone to mirror my journey.
See, a girl that doesn't say squat, that's like as rare as like stumbling across a uniform.
But
I do like squats. I feel like a badass, but they scare me a little.
if there's anything that you like about my journey
I don't know why you would skip leg
that
day.
you think you might be able to implement, take it and make it your
Yeah, do
own.
you think like on a guy, most attractive in the legs or the top?
Make it your own.
Legs, yeah. Okay.
You don't have to copy me.
You can eat or eat so you can.
You know, action for action.
Well.
I
But
eat so I can lift.
if there's something I do that you like and you think it can help you,
That's nice, but it's nasty.
test it on yourself before you implement it fully. Just test it out, tweak it if you have to, run it by your doctor.
So I can eat, yes.
If it works, great. If it doesn't, leave it alone. You know, that's how we all get here. You know, we all test things out
You try to get harder.
and we
I'm under the impression that like,
figure out what works for us. Never take anyone's advice
I mean like, it's like if at first you
that has never laid eyes on you personally or drew your blood or anything like that, because those people will get you in some serious trouble, whether it's health-wise, financial-wise, whatever.
Weight, less rep.
I think we've all been there. Don't do it. Anyway, that's enough for me.
185.
Time right now
like 25%.
is
Wrong with that. And favorite workout song, it doesn't have to be at all times. We currently
almost 5:30.
Too difficult.
Yeah.
It's always changing.
So maybe like a current.
We're going to hit it at 6.
But definitely it'll be
So,
reggae or dancehall.
We've had a vegetable with everything.
Good. Do I fit the?
Whether it was fried or not, we had a vegetable.
Okay, so we've made it
So,
to our first stop.
I'm good.
But before we get out, I want to get a little bit wild and like jittery, so we're gonna take some shots.
I feel sorry for each and every person that's about to have to deal with me over the next 36 hours.
So there's tequila in there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not.
I'm so
There's tequila
sorry.
in the box.
See you tomorrow.